Hey guys, welcome to Simpler Futures and our Tuesday night, July the 26th video. We're going to take a look at the ES, the YM, and the grains in here in the futures and probably touch on some of the others. We're going to go through them fairly quick. I just want to show you and give you some ideas on things I'm looking at. I've got an indicator in here that would give us bearish divergence. It shows me that. I've got two highs right up in here and getting close to a MACD crossover. The volume in here was fairly decent today, so I'm looking for a little bit of a sell-off. Hit the 21 EMA and then possibly on down to the 55 period EMA. All depends on what we really get off of FOMC week. That's probably going to be the big dependent. It's going to be depending on what we get there to see what we do. Now that YM, very similar. Look for a move. Same type move. Now we aren't getting the bearish divergence here off of the YM, but sometimes the ES will give you a heads up on the YM. So we could have a sell-off in here back to the 21 period EMA at 18,002 to what, 204 in that level. And just take a look at the NASDAQ too. The NASDAQ had been really driving this market, and it still is to some degree. We're seeing a really good move here and put in these highs in here today at 46.89. We hit a bearish divergence right here and then just turned around and reversed it. Now, did I take it? No. Why? Because the MACD is really still strong. What I'm looking for is when I get a bearish divergence followed by a MACD crossover, and then I'll be more willing to jump in it. Similar situation on the buy side. I got a bullish divergence down in here in June 27th. We got a MACD cross a little bit later than that. The market looked good and saw a pretty good bounce off of that. Now, take a look at the December corn. Have a decent, a really strong sell-off in here, but is this doji candle going to give us a little bit of a reversal in here? Again, would not be surprised to see it test right up in here around 356. We had some pretty good volume at this price level between 365 and 387. So that's what I'm looking at there. Soybean market in the November contract, similar type thing. Saw a really strong sell-off in here to a linear regression channel, and looking for a little bit of a bounce here to see what we do. I think we've got a correction coming, possibly to come back into 1032 on a correction. I don't think it's going to reverse this. This is for my, for my trading officially in a bear market. We're trading how far? 1032 is the 100 period EMA, and you can see that we're well below that. So when we start looking at these grains, it's something in here that the crops are almost made. So that's something to take a look at and see what we do from this point on. Cattle market, I've been looking for a move in the cattle market to the upside and missed my entry. Got tied up doing some other things, and then in 1, 2, 3 days we've seen a really good move from 107 up to 113. I think it tests right around 115 and probably get some resistance. I've been waiting on that for a while, but it's one of those that slipped by me, to be honest. And then let's take a look at the crude. This is the September contract in the crude. We've seen pretty good sell-off. We're below the 100 period EMA here at 42.64. We have petroleum status report tomorrow. We have FOMC. I think that's tomorrow. And so watch it close, guys. Good trading. We'll see you in the next video. Use your stops.